Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. My name is Saiken and today we're continuing the Pathfinder Kingmaker challenge run where we're playing on the hardest or second hardest difficulty with the Last Azlanti mod. So if main character dies, it's over, and on top of it we are only playing mono class D tier and F tier classes. We are at the kind of climax of chapter 3 main quest. And I needed to cut it short the last time because I got real life obligations. And we're at episode 50, so what better way of starting the day than with a little bit of a preparation here. So we're out of combat, which is great. Let's use that. Let's use that. Are we fully buffed is the question. I think the answer is no. So, Bull Strength into Cat's Grace. And then I would like to... Well, Greater Invisibility is nice as well, but I think we're taking Blur. That's normal invisibility. Blur. Invis, actually healing, very good. We got the dragon statue, we're going to use that. What else can we do? We got Hurricane Bow already active. Might as well use Bless. We're blessed, right? Yes, 7 minutes, so that's good. And we're using an aid on top of it for some extra hit points. I'm just trying to get the AC as high as possible, because I know for a fact that this is going to be a challenge.
It is done.
What do we have? Giant fly trap up there. Well,
I do things my way.
let's first of all do this. Into this.
Stab their backs. I see blood.
Good hit. Alright, that thing is halfway down. Perfect. And instead of moving in, let's put the Wyvern down. Great. One, two, three, four. Oh, I see. Ender is also here. So, what are we going to do? Are we fully buffed even? Fatigue. Yeah, that's a problem. Potion of Lesser Restoration is the solution here. That into Potion of Healing. Now that everybody is standing nicely together, here's fresh haste. Peridot Wyvern is tanking that thing, the Primal Hydra over here.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
Wow. That's a lot of damage.
I'll split you in half!
How much concealment are we talking about? 20% miss chance, that's nothing.
I'll loot your corpse.
Jim stands in the middle. More things are coming. I would like the rather critical wounds. I'm not 100% sure if I even managed to move all the way in. Anyways, it might be a missed position. Big fat litter dust. Peridot Wyvern can't really move. That's a bit of a problem. Let's do the Dwemocat. Nice. Problem solved. What is this here? That's True Strike. I know exactly what that is. I'm just thinking... DR, no. Lawful, Evil, Good. Level 10. Adamantine. Yeah, we're not having a DR problem. We're having a problem where we are missing enemies. So far that was a couple of good hits. Let's continue. Come on. What's the concealment? 50% on these. Yeah. The matriarchs are a pain in the rear. Alright, our summoning is down. We are going to use Stinking Cloud. Yep. Just like that. Go for the Hydra. Why exactly were we taking attacks of opportunity? Interesting. Shouldn't have happened. Good. Couple more hits here. Come on. That primal spider is getting absolutely on my nerves. Unbelievable.
I don't like you.
50% hit chance, and it's hard to hit on top of it. Alright, Jim continues. It's almost down, luckily. So, next up, Grease. These all succeeded, but there's a chance that they won't, so that's not bad. Hydra, very much still okay. Most of them failed the saving throw, which is hilarious. So they are now blinded.
May I see your entrails, please?
Our crime moves in closer. decent chance of hitting that thing. Oh, thank God. That was a relief.
Your death awaits.
Good, we're taking those individual spiders and are basically shoving them down. Good question, what do I want to do? I think Darkrai needs to hit a little bit better. Very good. That worked super well.
I'll split you in half.
Alright, spider almost down. And now we're cleaning up the Hydra.
We can do it. Die.
Good hit.
Out of my way.
Turn 8. And that thing also goes down.
You've made your choice.
Strike.
Oh, now I do understand why I'm taking attacks of opportunity, because I still have those stupid...
With all your might.
Now I do understand also why Hawkbite isn't really hitting a whole lot, because he still has his ranged attack weapon in there. Hilarious. Alright, the mysterious flower glow fades, allowing you to take a closer look at the thing. Once a thing of beauty and elegance, now the dried flower barely clings to the withered stalk. All the moisture abandoned, examine the flower. It's wilted beyond salvation. The only part is still the feeble root. Take part of the flower's root. Take the dry petal. Burn the flower. Oh, that's so helpful. I love it. So, for starters, I am an absolute fool. Just look at that.
This is my path.
He still had the javelin +2, and I wondered why the hell is he receiving so many attacks of opportunity? Does the Hydra have some sort of Rober's Gambit type of feat, which allows you to always retaliate when you're being attacked? But that's a D&D 3.5 kind of thing. It's not a Pathfinder one for sure.
I'm finished.
Another Astok, that's good. Hair Splitter. Look at that, one-handed weapon once again. +1 agility, finesse wielding. It's just, we're having so many good one-handed weapons. It's crazy. I'm still waiting for the two-handed weapon. So, Banded Male +3. That's a 10 +1. It would be a really nice Banded Male if it would be a mithril one, but you can't kind of force that. It's either mithrily created or not. Banded Male. It's 11. For low dex character, here we're looking at 11. So technically, that's exactly the same or as good as. But Bandit Mail is heavy armor. We shouldn't forget about that. Yeah, +3 armor is good. Lovely. And even though I didn't want to go through the whole labyrinth, Saiken still managed to do it without using any spoilers on top of that. So I'm actually quite proud of having accomplished that. Good. As for the main season of Bloom, we managed to avert the crisis, save the capital, and deal with flowers. Now we should hold council to assess the Baron's situation. That's fine, but that doesn't need to happen immediately. Matter of fact, it is not going to happen immediately because we have a couple of other things on our plate, such as just double checking if any of that is actually good. I would guess not. No masterwork weapons, nothing. Such as going to do a couple of the other locations now that we're here. Playing it time efficient, I wanted to first do the main quest, which is great. We also need to go back, but there is still the ancient mine that we can go into and the lonely barrow. So let's first of all move to here. It was a good fight. It was overall a pretty good dungeon, I must say. It was a really good dungeon. I liked it. Okay, well, I mean, how about, since we're so completely surprised, no, that's giant growth. That's not what I want. I was thinking about using haste because that's going to help us. We're going to do do I have a standard action? Yes, I do. I just have a full round action. That's actually not too bad. Shield of Faith. Rage. Then for you, Potion of Enlarged Person. I think we're just going to do the same, really. Potion of Enlarged Person. Can't use the figurine, unfortunately.
May I see your entrails, please?
Drinks a small potion. Well, a medium potion to be precise.
Cover me.
Shoots this guy. Hideous laughter, okay. We're definitely under attack, that's for sure. I don't have freedom of movement. Question is, move to here with Enders. That's okay. Here. And that's a nice little crowd control. Oh boy. That's what I would call backline access.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
Your death.
1, 2. Jim is not having it. He just killed 3 people in one go.
I can't cast it like that. We can do it!
I'll split you in half.
Whoa.
Die, die, die!
Alright, Darkrai. I think we've killed most of these guys. And the Conjurer dies, and with him everybody else dies. That was a fun little adventure. Masterwork. Couple of Masterwork daggers. Scroll of Rigid Touch. Interesting. Crossbow isn't really worth a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, was good. I'm still trying to get the 100 random encounters together. Don't think that that is going to work in this playthrough, but a man can try and dream. So before we're entering, what we're definitely going to do is we're going to rest. Alright, what do we know about the ancient mine? Dark pit leads deep into the mounded-like hill. Before the entrance lies a flat overgrown area, perfect foundation for buildings. If there was ever a settlement here, it's long gone. Certainly no trace left. Alright. Sounds a bit like undeads, if you ask me. So I'm going to hatch my bets and we'll say we're using the Undead Bane and not the Troll Reaper. I think that's fair.
Knowledge is the key to
And let's buff up. That, into that, into that. Finally we got all of the nice little buffs again. It is so good to have the buffs back. I think we wanted to give that to you.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Good.
up for an adventure.
I will not be
I
trifled
don't
with.
need anyone's sympathy.
We should move.
The group is good. I'm super enjoying our playthrough here. It's actually like legit very good.
I always have the upper hand.
Don't know, don't care.
This is my path.
I need to concentrate.
I stand ready.
Alright, so that into that.
Stay on your toes.
I think we're okay.
Keep
Good.
your wits
Now
about you.
making ourselves big again.
I tire of waiting.
And I think that's pretty much it. Good.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Last but certainly not
Everything has a
least,
price.
another enlargement.
March on.
It would be hilarious if this is a non-combat zone and I buff yet again completely without the need to.
Onwards.
No, luckily it is a combat zone.
Hesitation is a waste.
Ancient
of time.
Wyvern, no, it's a good start.
Charge!
Look, I mean, let's get this one going.
Stab their backs.
Very good hits.
We won't falter!
Should have hasted as well, but it's okay. It successfully makes it safe, but I think we're still going to get it down before it can hit us. At least I hope that we will. Yes, we will. Amulet of Natural Armor +2. That's a good one,
No stopping now.
but we have better. Okay, so that's typical cave structure. No traps, nothing.
I'm up for an adventure. Without a doubt.
The words on the ancient stone are barely visible. Prophecy of the house Trestrine. And the Wyvern
Gone.
has been living here. Unfortunately, all of that for such little payoff, really.
Follow me.
Ah, man, that's disheartening. I wanted to show you guys a nice little dungeon. But we're going to go to the barrow next, so that'll be good. I'm sure there is some sort of a little side quest that you could take for House 16 or whatever. But we just don't have that. We just don't have it at the moment. In terms of quests, take care of the Fae. 1,000 questionable stories will continue over time. Then we got an ancient formula, which we're not going to do really. This here are just ongoing quests for kingdom management, so, and companion quests we completely ignore. Connecting this here, thank you. Into this here, thank you. And then we have already claimed all of the resources, which is good. That's great even. What we haven't done yet is we haven't been in the Lonely Barrow. But before we go in there, I wonder, are we already in the kingdom? No, we're not. So naturally, shwoop, let's go in and do some kingdom work. And then we go into the barrow. Honor the Fallen. That's the bloom. Opportunity could raise funds. I like that. And a problem, which you, my friend, can take care of. Then we got you taking care of that. And look at that. Beautiful. Everybody is doing something. I want to upgrade relationships. That's the main thing. Community, culture, economy. That's a bit of everything. I mean, this year would major upgrade Divine and Arcane, which is also good, but we generally need a relation upgrade. Regions. Oh, look at that. Claim Silver Step, which I believe is down here, eh? Nice. Yeah, we're going to do that once we're back. Then we also have enough funds. And it's, in the meantime, time for the barrow. Need to rest one more time. Because I foolishly buffed when I didn't need to. And this time it's definitely undeads, because we've already had that. So let's go into the barrow. And slay us some undead.
No stopping now.
So if I could recall correctly, I didn't want to do level 2. Nor did I want to go through here. That's really where we have left it off. I'll fast forward the buffing for you guys in a second. But that's essentially where we have left it off.
Quick, quick.
Double checking.
That's all the fun.
You have the right weapon.
There is no
You also have the right
satisfaction
weapon.
in
Okay, cool.
overcoming a challenge. That's
Good. Time for us to move a little bit deeper in.
I'm not touching that. I need to
This is
concentrate.
my.
Let's get the trap.
It is done.
Only 75, so it's a bit below our level. Ancient Golem. Can we get a bit of an inspection here, please? 18 hit dice construct. That's definitely not a small one. We had a construct Bane weapon, which I think you had for a while, but that one is no longer in our possession. Okay, we don't know the exact nature of that thing,
Adventures await.
but I believe it's prudent to go in
I always
full
have the
guns
upper hand.
blazing.
I tire of waiting.
They dare threaten me.
Good hit.
Kiss your life goodbye.
What are we looking at? 33 flat-footed. Could be worse, really. Yeah, 2 of them indeed are worse, pretty objectively.
Your death awaits.
Miss, 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 miss. What are we looking at? 33 is still flat-footed. It's just really poor hits. You know, let's just try to see. This guy's saving throw is +8, so that's okay.
Strike with all your might.
I don't like you.
Got Aaron net wants this.
Let the attack commence.
I'll loot your corpse.
35. is a non-flat-footed version, which is a lot, to be fair. I still like the idea of him just falling down because his his reflex save wasn't the best.
We won't falter.
And with it, we finally managed to actually attack him.
Don't know, don't care.
Okay.
So it comes to this.
We should move.
If there's gold, it's mine.
I am finished. I am finished.
Good. Got a couple of gloves that could be good. Gloves grant +1 bonus to CMD against disarm. If you have weapon training ability and is wielding a weapon that gives bonus to, that bonus increases by 1. We do have a lot of potential takers for that. Mysterious column has traces of black soot across its surface.
My expertise prevailed.
The basilic deprive of the Cyclopean mage who weaved the spell using several nature elements. We got an ancient Cyclops coin.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Everything
Okay,
has
so
a price.
one is not... One is not activated. All of the other 3 are indeed activated. Which means... we need to activate that.
I'll split you in half. I'll just have to resort to brute force.
No
Okay.
stopping now.
Not seeing any obvious solution. So those 3 are obviously activated. And then it says the Cyclopean mage who weaves a spell using natural elements. Mysterious column has traces of black soot across its surface. That could mean anything. We don't have an activatable object is the main problem. But we might be able to go there after level 2. Lots and lots and lots of breastplates. Unbelievable. Now, we're good. We are good, buddy. Let's go. So here we do have just one active. The closer you get to the magical barrier, the louder the whisper, just the verge of hearing it becomes. It says it over and over. The door will open to the strongest. Defeat the monsters. Get the key from the dungeon. Key is between 2 rivers falling into the same lake on its shore. Find it and come. The door will open to the strongest. Key is hidden between 2 rivers failing into the same lake on its shore.
No stopping now.
Okay. I mean, there are 2 rivers. Pretty much go into the same big lake.
It is done.
You can also see, just from the setup, that after the door, there's kind of an opening here.
March on.
That would be cool to explore. I don't remember doing this particular dungeon, obviously. So this doesn't look like a river fading between two. What we still have is this option here. And apparently we have activated 3 portions, eh?
No stopping now.
This here does not yet look activated.
Never stop.
Just maximizing our spot.
Onwards.
Just if it becomes important. I want to miss anything. So this one here is green.
Follow me.
And I know we had activated a few further ones. This one had been activated. This one here does not yet look activated. But I know we have fought here, so it
No
can't be.
stopping now.
Maybe the color doesn't have anything to do with it.
March on.
So this one we activated, and I'm pretty sure that that was the correct way of doing it. And then this over here we activated as well. This door is closed. Activated, activated, non-activated, activated. In terms of... Nah, this one is also not green. It is glowing, but it's not activated. Okay, so the color doesn't really mean a whole lot.
It is done.
Very good. This one here is open again. Apparently opened after all of those troubles. I mean, this was the end fight here, where we had even losses. Very cool fight.
No stopping now.
Hard to tell if that is activated or not. Okay. So, I'm not mainly about spoiling myself, but I also don't want to look absolutely stupid, so I will admit I've looked this one here up, and it's not about activating, but rather deactivating these things. And apparently, as far as the internet is concerned, you do this by using elemental spells, cantrips, swords.
I can see my destination.
Not 100% sure how that is supposed to work. Or maybe it is working exactly like that. Okay, it is very much working like that. Ray of Frost. Okay, fire. What else do we have? Jolt is electricity. Cool. Props to whoever found that out. I wouldn't have, just based on the meager description. Fully admitting that I would have missed it.
It is done.
So this is it.
What's over there? Nah, I don't want to know.
It is done.
Wand of Prayer. Okay.
I am finished.
The bas relief depicts a lich cyclops incinerating dozens of tiny human figures. Yeah, well, we don't need to fight that, hopefully.
My expertise prevailed.
The bas relief depicts the creation of a phylactery, storage device for the soul of a future lich. Well,
Stopping now.
maybe it is actually a Cyclops Lich.
Follow me.
Good. As for the other portion, my understanding, without reading too deep into it, is we actually need to kill way more enemies, and then over time this will open the second floor. We're out of 1 out of 6. And once the floor is... the lights basically show that you are far enough, then it's all good. Unfortunately, that's all the barrow has to offer for us at this point in time, but it was a fun dungeon. I was hoping we would see a nice little level 2 and so on, but that was not meant to be, which means we are now on our way back, and I want to manage the kingdom a little bit. Let's do some on stream, but I will do a lot off stream. Just because.
Your Grace, if I may, I just need a moment of your time. I feel it only proper to honor the fallen.
Oh yeah.
Things have gone horribly wrong in our barony of late. The victims are counted in the hundreds. It will take a long time for the barony to return to its former state. We can make it, of course, but we must remember that it won't be due to our efforts alone. There are those who fought and died, sacrificed themselves to make this possible. One in particular, especially, Keston Gares. In our darkest hour, he stood at the head of the militia and spared the barony from popular unrest. If not for him, the crowd at the square would have been much bigger and much angrier. Keston fell defending this city, and I believe it's our duty to honor his memory. Now, with the capital finally returning to a semblance of normalcy, I think we should consider commemorating Keston. I think the people would appreciate knowing that we don't forget those who fight alongside us.
Alright, well then, why don't we convert the old prison into a guard's headquarters? We could name it after Curse.
Brilliant idea, Your Grace. Keston would have been proud to know that his example will inspire generations. Thank you. I will personally attend to all matters related to this decision.
Yeah, Kirsten was a good guy. He hasn't done anything wrong, and he died a warrior's death. There you go, a little something from old Brocken, the Acribic Ring. I would like you to craft something specific. Very good. On behalf of Nazriel, I would like to wish eternal help and express the gratitude for our protection. My mistress wishes you to present with this gift nature's will. I need a sword, I need a dagger. Flexible and Shirley's chainmail isn't bad either. I'd like a sample of her elven metalwork. Nah. Make it random.
The season of bloom was over. Its invasion of magical beasts stopped. Finally getting a break, it was time for us to restore the capital and count our losses.
Okay.
Stopping now.
So that's good. That is over, which means we have 200 days to just chill, relax, or as they say nowadays, chillax. We still have plenty of people doing plenty of things. I would like to have Lindsay accompany me, and we're starting to claim the next big area. And I think we can also go to the Tenebrious depth now. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice. I like it. So, can we maybe go back? Yeah, thank you. Alright, so Council ordered all of the sick loyalty +3. Successful, good. Opportunity failed, but that's okay. Mysterious Weed barely failed, but that's still okay. Economy +3, that's fantastic. Another failure. Oh, we're rolling not so good. That is a success. Very good. Well, I mean, look, overall, not too bad. We're a little bit low on cash, but that's okay. If we open a guard's headquarter, that costs us, but we have a lot of stability. That's actually not too bad. In terms of rank up, just double checking. Community, I want relations. Culture, economy, military, divinity. Divinity is also good. I like that a lot. He's not very well versed to do that. Good. Open guard headquarters. Start that project. Could level up quite a few things, actually. Long-term project for Harem. He's getting... it's either that... or we're upgrading divinity in general. I think we need to focus on one thing at a time. And for starters, I would like to get relations up. Kingdoms that needs to be 4 in that. It's of course also good to get community up. It's also good to get economy up. So we have a couple of rank ups that would make sense. Community to 4 is great. Divinity we can't. But with community +4, we're basically getting another advisor. So that might not be the worst idea. Let's do that. And there are a lot of events happening, which we can now troubleshoot. So, the River Maiden, more loyalty. We're really good. So, in terms of events here, okay? Let's do, first of all, kind of the month, the beginning of the month type of events. Hogbite, the nobleman, has arrived. He requests your approval to open a small business. Our chemical enterprise would make an unpleasant neighbor. Of course, the locals won't be happy. We're not Brevon's dump. We're saying no to that. We're not a dumping place. There you are. I've wanted to see you in person. All of Brevin is talking about your feats. Mim Wobbleganger, the greatest goldsmith of Restov, at your service. What did you ask for? For an emerald, I plan to make a brooch and will combine it with these lens. Here is your gemstone. You look like a warrior, sir. Your grace I come bearing gift. Sign of gratitude for taking an old man into service. With such weapons, you can go on raids and protect your lands. Thank you. Two-handed sword, two-handed axe. I like that. Greetings, Grace. I've brought you something. Good. So, let's see what we've gotten, and then it's end of episode time anyway. So, got ourselves Census Robe. Wearer gets a +2 dodge bonus to AC and the ability to cast Dispel Magic as a wizard twice a day. That's actually quite insane. So, +2 dodge means that's on top of everything else. You're already chilling. Alright, here we go. Look at that. That's straight up +2 dodge, right? Censor's Robe. Super good. I'm even wondering, is it better than this here? Currently, 5 + 7 is 12, which would be the armor, the bracers +5. This here is 14. With the Census Robe, you're actually on par with it, have a better touch AC, but it's not bad. I appreciate this, and Dispel Magic very much fits her better. Wand of Prayer. I like the idea of a Wand of Prayer. Might as well use it more often. Then we got a Acribic Ring. Yeah, we're not attacking with bombs, so... Nature's Will. Verminbane. That's a good short sword. Verminbane, finesse wielding. Ability to cast Summon Nature's Ally 2 twice per day. And then we got a nice little great sword. Verminbane, poison resistance. Look, I mean, you're having all sorts of individual weapons. There you go. Now you do have a Verminbane on top of it. Crazy if you ask me. We got Undead Bane. We got nice little Troll Bane, Verminbane, and Animal Bane, which is also, I think, Magical Beast. So that's not too bad. Do we have any other cool stuff? Light Shield +2, Northern Light. Hogbite comes up with a Light Shield +2, Light Shield +1, and Northern Light has cold resistance, which we're getting buffed, so that's unfortunate. Man, I got so much stuff I definitely need to sell and put more into my bank. But that's really it. So that's all I got for today. Thanks a lot. Have a good one. And see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.